At least it was worth it. Now all I need to do is get R over here. She already knows where I live. And the hospital isn't a big deal to get to. So I will maybe see her today. If she's smart enough, she'll send another one to cover up for her. Yes? Hello there, Blake. We're so sorry for disturbing, but we have a mister here who really wants to speak with you. Oh, and who might that be?
Call me C. I'm from the CSI.
Oh, a policeman. Okay.
I have some questions for you, Blake. Could you please go out? I need to speak with him alone. This murder case is quite big, so we have to make sure everything's safe. Oh, okay. Alright. Now, you were our prime suspect in this case. You know that, right?
I am aware of that, because I was the last person in the mansion. Well, not including our guests, but... So there would be a big suspicion that it was I.
You seem to have a sharp mind. That's good. Did you break your neck?
Oh, yeah, a bit. I can't really move my head that much. It's even hard to speak.
Oh, I see. I'll be asking you some questions, okay? The first one. You probably already guessed this one, but you'll get it anyway. Did you see who killed you? Or who was trying to kill you?
I couldn't see anything. He came from behind.
Or her. I see. Did the murderer say something to you? Or did they do something to you before you collapsed?
Well, of course I tried to break my neck. But nothing else really. There was just silence. Silence.
I see. The physical communication. Sounds mysterious. And the last question. As you know, I'm working with R, the detective of this investigation team. And she told me to ask you this question.
And what is that question?
Was this planned? You getting attacked and all?
That's just stupid. Did you think I would just be attacked? Violently saying to be attacked by the murderer? And that's just stupid. Do you really think I would do that? Paying my respects and saying and praying about hopefully surviving. Do you really think I would do that?
Well, it seems like you're telling the truth. I can see it in your eyes. If nothing special came out of this, well, I'll see you later, Blake. I have to talk to Dee and R about something. Bye.
Even though he said that I was honest, I could see it in his eyes. He thought I was lying. Maybe he isn't as dumb after all. And this R and D characters, who are they? I will guess that D stands for Dakota. But what about R's real name? What is her real name?
I could just look it up, but that wouldn't be much of a help. Ask Lynx or Scar.
Where is that female dog anyway?
Ugh.
That's the first time you've called me female dog, Blake. There you are, you scared the crap out of me. How's Lynx doing? Is she okay?
Police is asking her some questions, but nothing else. Everything seems to go as planned. Oh, and this R character, what you thinking about, right? I don't know her real name, but I have a few suggestions that might be her real name.
Go on.
That's a good suggestion. I will think about that.
In the meantime, could you research Caden Dawson?
Why that?
Because he is the brother of Dakota Dawson. And he was the one giving me questions for all of this.
Oh, I guess that's fair enough. Alright.
The house feels so empty without Blake. Maybe I should search on R's name. Maybe that will give some clues. Or at least some explanations.
Not a bad idea. What's this? It said here that the two R sisters were once very dangerous criminals. They robbed, murdered, kidnapped, killed, tortured, and solved murder cases at the same time. What's that supposed to mean? Were they like some kind of anti-heroes? But that's just... I want to hear about that right now. I have to tell Blake as fast as I can. What were they might be doing?
So these are the pictures for the crime scene.
But Blake seems so calm when his neck is broken. Over 80% of the human beings in this world would be really surprised when their neck is turned around and broken to bits. But why does Blake look so ready to die while his neck is being turned? It makes no sense at all. Come in.
I talked with Blake at the hospital, and he didn't have a clue what happened to him. He seemed more relaxed than I thought he would be. Do you think this has anything to do with the case?
Look at these pictures first and tell me what you think.
You got the pictures from the crime scene. I see.
They look bizarre. But why does Blake look so relaxed? I was just thinking about that. Why does he look so relaxed? Like he's ready to die? You know that 80% of the human beings in this world would be more than surprised at having their neck turned around and broken. I know that very well, but these pictures, a normal human would die. What do you mean by that? Well, think about it yourself. A normal human would die. He's right. Those wounds and that broken neck would have killed anyone. But why hasn't Blake died? See, I wanted to get D. Maybe he can make something out of this. Are you sure he hasn't really been entertained with having me around? Well, that's just his problem. Get him now. Alright, I'll get him. A normal human being would die. What does that mean? Could it mean that Blake isn't supernatural human? I read one of those comic books, and many of the heroes seem to have regenerative powers. But is this? What did you want to talk about, R? Oh, D, look at these pictures for a second and see and tell me what you think. Oh, okay. Oh, oh, is that Blake with a broken neck? And those deep cuts really told me that these cuts and that broken neck could kill a normal human being easily. Does this mean that Blake is or has super high-speed regeneration powers? We came to that conclusion too, and I think we're right on spot. Should I take it? Alright. Who is this? Blake? What are you calling for? But C just told me that you were in the hospital and were looking pretty bad and pale. Are you sure about this? Oh. So this is my job, huh? Alright, I'll try. It was Blake. Blake? What do you want with you? And R? He wants you, C, to come visit him in the mansion. But he was in bandages and all, and in the hospital, and some bruises were still on his forehead, and he seemed really pale and sick. High-speed regeneration powers. The answer. Alright? Go visit him, see. I think he's up to something. If you two say so, then I'm okay with it. Bye. Caden. What is it? Be careful, okay? I don't want to lose my brother, too. Okay, I'll try. Now, Dakota, we're gonna have a little cam all around Blake's mansion, so we'll be able to see what will happen inside of it. I'm okay with that. Alright.
I'm absolutely sure, Dakota. Dawson. Since the first part of the plan worked perfectly, I have another part which includes the help from you. I want you to make Caden go and visit me again, this time in the mansion, because I'll be there in a few seconds. And also, I'm sorry about your brother.